Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Well, I need to get him real quick, especially since his hands are gone.
There he is.
Combat.
All right, Clive.
How are you, youth?
Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get
That's
back?
not nice. Why would you call her mid? You don't even know the girl. She just came on screen 5 seconds ago. You calling her mid? That's not cool.
Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in.
But look at this Final Fantasy character though. Look at her.
It'll be us next.
If she on screen Final Fantasy, I don't know. What is the upper neck portion for?
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was
Middle Talamond. Student of engineering at the University of Denver, she is well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology as any scholar in the twins, but means to put that knowledge to use to service of the hideaway. Okay.
You could do us a favor.
Mid. You can't just expect me to.
You really can't expect her to name mid and not. Let me say something about it.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while.
Bro, are you waving at me? I'm just right here.
Dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Tempest, like it.
Oi, Otto, you got.
I really thought one of the Sephiroth clones just walked up. We're going to talk about reunion.
For bringing mid across.
He really needs to turn down that hood.
That little.
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
He really needs to turn down that hood. I really thought he was going to talk about reunion.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Mid.
You took your time.
Bro,
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
She's Sid's kid. Oh, I thought Vivian was
I've been
Sid's
thinking
kid. I
about
don't
it
know
for a
why.
while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well.
Looking over like the neck
sick at
collar
sea
thing
now.
that has a belt
All right.
on it.
I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
What?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
Is there everything? You need anything else?
I'll let you know if I need out else.
Of course, getting to work. Why does that give me a lot of notoriety?
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
New recipe. Ooh. I did up my sword to, I think, +2.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
I can understand with the story. I can understand why it's not like highs, like very like all highs all the time.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now.
Yeah, I got sent
She's
for
planning
less.
to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us.
Oh, good. So I thought I
If it
had
weren't for
come
her
in my own
filters,
pocket.
we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Better yet, you have anything for me?
Is it business or pleasure?
Yeah. What you got? Platinum. Oh, I can carry more than. I could carry more? Huh. I didn't realize.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
That we can retrieve for Gil. 16, really? 1600?
Finished,
That's
are
not
ya?
really worth it.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for
Yeah,
you.
I don't know if that's yes or no.
She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship?
Oh, please, can I fly an airship?
I'll see what I can do. Till I bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
You got some, yeah,
What's that for you, do you?
grindstone. I just upgraded my other sword. Platinum sword. My platinum sword was 125. 225, that's cool. I'll do that.
It'd last you a good while. No scratches, all right?
Okay. And reinforce.
You can thank me later.
And guy's blade. Okay.
Anything else?
I'm good, thank you. I just got that sword too. White really just got that sword that I was using. What is this sword on my back though? Why does it have all like such a weird blade at the end?
Do with a good oil. Should be enough. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a
That's
workshop
a
in the
dope ass
storeroom,
name, Bardolph.
and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm
What do you
afraid I
need?
got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch 'em, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
Well, we could find another one.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
All right, over to Martha's Reach. You rest, Martha's Rest. All right.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
I'm surprised you're still alive. So nothing.
Home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Cool. Ooh, I get to go into new area. Cool. Yeah. All right, I can travel up here. Might have trouble just appears out the mist.
Run like the wind.
Time to fight.
It's always fun. Yeah, just keep going past. Yeah, cool. All right, so this bridge is done.
Hi, if it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now?
While I'm out here, I definitely want to explore just a little bit. Can't believe I'm still at level 29. I feel like I should be at like 30.
Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
What do you need?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends.
You want me to clear them out?
But you're
Say
a
less.
hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
All right, let's go.
This This shouldn't take long.
Ooh, and I also got this skill. I love doing that. Ow. So when's my dog gonna turn lightning again? That was very, very cool. Okay, that's just cheap. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, that's enough. Now it's time. Ooh.
Not good.
Here we go. Good, just staggered them. Done and done. I really do love that tornado.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials.
So about what,
just
20
couldn't make
years?
ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left.
Oh.
Oh, it may as well have been a century. Looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, it is kind of hidden in the middle of nowhere.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Cool. Okay. Got that
That
solved.
should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Do wanna investigate a little bit more. Yeah, there'd be something else up here. Let's pass this way. Oh, this looks like a boss fight and a half. Really, there's nothing here? I'm actually very surprised. I'm very surprised that there's nothing here. Okay. Maybe later, possibly. Just wanna do a little bit of looky around before I depart. It was like a little inlet that was already going there. Yeah, alright, went in there. Alright, cool. Okay. I think I have this nice little nod to Black Mage. Very cool. Alright. I think I have seen all there is to see around here. And then eventually we're gonna find Kupka's location and we're gonna finish off that fight.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
Yo, mid.
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there
Anything else you might need?
anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
The Breath of Earth. Wind up.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
And then 2 new side quests just popped up. Really? Come on. Do no harm and the wait command. Again, I'll just do those off stream.
Ah, Clive.
There's Jill.
How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves?
Ooh, about
Oh, that's right.
Torgor?
He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
In the shelves. Why are these?
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Oh, library? An archive? Why call it shelves?
Jill looked
Well,
white
besides
as
the
a
obvious
sheet
reason.
when they brought her.
Alright, let me go buy another eye potion before I
Is
forget.
it business?
Yeah,
or
yes,
pleasure?
business. Of course, it's always business.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Oh, longsword.
It'd better all be here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something.
Out
about
running some
Torgal.
errands for mid.
Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
That's cool.
Fenrir
I mean,
the Frostwolf.
yeah, he can cast Cure. I don't know many dogs or wolves that can cast Cure.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened.
Thanks, Jill.
Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
So Jill's the real master
Torgal's power
of Torgal.
is his own. His latent birthright as a frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are!
Why do you?
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Why do you phrase it like that?
I need you to
that one,
introduce us so we can get
the
to work.
child.
I shan't be a moment.
Sometime later.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Is there a new outpost I need to?
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Yes, please. Exactly. I want that 1v1 without anybody else taking them away. This is very calming music. Yeah, Viv.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
You really want his ass dead? So I'm just gonna just stand here and wait until she figures it out.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
But you can go lay down.
Have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Who? Who could it be? Please. Oh shit, it's up.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my
Hey, what's up?
boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Uncle Brian is the G. Uncle Byron? The fuck? Meanwhile, inside the Holy Empire of Sembrek, seat of the Imperial Court.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
They can do that?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the
Look
matter,
at
I
that
see no reason to
dragon
refuse
knight
them.
right there. Bro, does his legs work? Why is he always at his mom's
Substantial reparations.
waist?
The Twinside stores are not as bottomless.
Is he alive? Is he knocked out?
And we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you.
Oh, so he's just gonna be a figurehead. He's gonna have no real power if he ever comes into the throne. And I bet she's
Very good.
looking for his downfall too. So Olivia, you become full emperor.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments.
Oh, excuse me?
The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka.
Hands are
He
going.
is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance?
What about him? I don't care about him.
If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Oh.
For every home that burns, another can be built.
Well, he's
The
basically,
Empire will live on.
yeah, for the long short of it, I don't care.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Bring me my flower. What, you gonna knight me?
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Get your shit.
Do not
Prepare
make
for
me
war.
repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Get my flower.
If that is your wish, your radiance, I shall depart at once.
Mom just sitting up there smiling as happy can be. Yeah, well, get the wall. Go ahead.
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Oh.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
You're trying to off your own son? I mean, you're an Aunt Bella. It's not that hard to... your head around. That's crazy.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little ones have been up to their old... It's just one thing after another around here.
Hey, how you doing?
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn
I'm pretty
full
sure.
truth of the matter.
Here to tell you, they're all
Sort the
true.
fact from the fiction,
If anything, I'm underselling it.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Okay.
2,000?
His eyes are bug-eyed. 2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place.
Ooh. Okay, so
Come
we
here
have
and I'll show you.
we can narrow it down.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts.
So they have no more crystal.
But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast,
Well, the direct route, right?
but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Oh, thanks for staking my life.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone
all the way to
cold
the
by
desert.
now. But as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canverward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company.
Sure, no problem.
Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Great to have you back on.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop,
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal.
And he really
All
wants
I'm
him
after is
dead,
Kupka's
dead.
head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Cool.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right, let's go.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
All right, Belcroix Desert. Right. Hot in this?
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Let's go. Riddles of the Sand.
Let's go.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just
Okay.
boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Ooh, this is a cool environment. Oh, you really trying to race
there
me?
She is, the good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Oh, what's wrong?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Oh, who's gonna help me out? Oh, here's my Assassin's Creed get up.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Hey, girl, get your ass over here.
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
do like the fit though. There is no shot that Joshua's in the same inn that we are. Of course he is, because that's how freaking fate is, right?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
I'm gonna step outside and I don't see your brother and uncle. Does she know how Clive looks? Couple feet away. Sounds like he does have his disguise hood up, so.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Shut up. Why, you made it known.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Damn it, Unc. That a blow up spot?
Uncle?
Uncle?
Sorry.
My bad.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Uncle, you really had to say that out loud?
Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Oh shit, shit's about to pop off. About to go down. Alright, eat your fill before we had to get into this fight. Hold on.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Hold on, let me get these.
Thank you.
Try it.
You want to be a jerk? Yep, I do it. Tiny place. You know what? Cast a tornado up in this piece. Did we have to kill him?
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Okay. How you doing now? You doing good? You might fill me up real quick? He really leaned on that. It's like, so, hey, how you doing? Doing good? What's up? All right, Unc.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Yo is really the real one caring for Joshua. I wonder when that might.
Clive? What is it now?
Did we not tell him that Joshua lives too?
It's nothing.
Oh,
Let's
we
go.
did. Why have you trying to contact me?
We didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Rawlers said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
Oh, what? We have to bust through them too?
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
Yeah, thanks for
By
that.
guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
I think probably do some quests for her.
Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Good day, my lord.
Desert Rose.
Go with Gilbert.
Who am I asking? Oh.
Light it for Gilbert.
Before I do that, though.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me.
By all means,
My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Okay.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Which won't?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Back to Drake's
Believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Am I speaking with? Oh. See the guy at the chocobo? No. At the dock.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Hanging lanterns!
Excuse me.
Bro, you look suspect as shit, hiding in the shadow.
Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Not at all.
As far as I...
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Unsavory character.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Don't want to do this. Yeah, how you like this? At least Unc can fight. Really? Alright, so that enemy's slain. Pull him off.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda? Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare and
You said that with your mouth not moving.
a fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Is that not
Yes,
her
my
name?
lord.
Why it was in quotes?
To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.